In a few weeks, it'll be 11 years that my son, Antonio Thompson, whom I call Pee Wee, was only 26 years old when he was murdered 2011, November 23rd. I would have had a mother that would have knocked on my door, walked up on me on my son's homicide scene, and told me she had also experienced the same thing. I would have been able to connect in a way that it would have just helped me so much. But it wasn't no one there. So I had to do something in my community to make a difference. When I went to my first homicide scene in 2013, I'd never done anything in my life that felt so right. I go to homicide scenes to bridge a gap between community, families, and the police department. To stand there and support each other. Mothers in Charge do a little bit of anything we can do to save a life. Mothers in Charge really been recognized in the community in a big way. I was in the Women's Day magazine. I won an FBI award. We have so many awards. We have volunteers that come out and support us. Our volunteers will call up to 300, 400 families weekly. And we ask our family, how are they doing? And we make sure they know all the things that we got going on in KC Mothers in Charge. We call faithfully. And when we don't call, the family say, well, we haven't heard from you all. We do support groups for Hope and Healing, support group for Survivors Will Heal. We also go into prisons and tell our stories. We don't ask them their stories, we tell them our stories. We canvass, we knock on doors, we explain to our community about the snitch mentality. What is a snitch? What is a witness? We're also the liaison at the funeral homes for families. We also do visuals at request. Every time we do a visual or a celebration of life, we give a family a philodendron plant. We also do a lot of speaking engagement in the community. We speak in schools. We talk about the risk of retaliation. We also speak at the police academy to detectives. We just tell them how we see things on their side, how we see things on the community side. Police need our help. They can go out to the homicide scenes and take care of the scenes, but when it comes to the answers, the questions that they need to solve, they need our help. We the ones that's knowing who has done it. Until we start addressing these issues, our case is gonna keep going unsolved. We got to work together. We want to make a difference in our community. We want to stop the violence in our community. We need your help. Come and lift us up sometime.